Yes, a good morning, my dear students. As earlier promised, our lesson 3 is going to be on grouped data. The teacher is Teacher Kakuru, and I want us to go through these examples. The example at hand is find the mean height of 30 pupils whose heights are given below and state the model class. We have the height in centimeters, 135 to 139. This is called grouped data. Between 135 to 139, we have 8 people. Between 140 and 144, we have 4 people. 135 is looked at as the lower class. 139 is the upper class. We have the limit and the upper limit, the lower class limit and the upper class limit. The upper class limit would add a 0.5. The lower class limit would take away a 0.5. The midpoint is obtained by getting the average of 135 plus 139 divided by 2, and this midpoint would give us this as 137. The class width here is the difference between these two, and the class width here is 5. So we will be adding 5 here for quick computation to get our next values, and our last value will be 152. We'll need to get the summation of f, which will be 8 plus 4, 12, 23, and our total here would be 30. We now need to find f of x. Using your calculators, multiply 8 by 137. That will give us 1096. Multiply 142 by 4. That will give us 568. Multiply 147 by 11. That will give us 1617. And lastly, multiply 152 by 7 to give us 1064. We add this by calling summation of f of x. When we add up those values, we shall get 4345. To find the mean, we use a formula of summation f of x over summation of f. This will give us 4345 divided by 30. You'll use your calculator to give us the answer. 4345 divided by 30, and this will give us approximately 144.83. The question is asking us to state the model class. The model class is basically the class with the highest frequency, and in this case it is 145 to 149. That completes the first example, but for purposes of mastering this, we try out the next example through the same system and see. We have the class. We begin by getting the middle class. The middle class can be also called the midpoint. 70 plus 79 divided by 2. You get 74.5. Once you master that the class width or the class interval is 10, you keep on adding 10. 84.5, 94.5, 104.5, 114.5, and 124.5. That quickens the working. We need to get the summation of f again. That is 3, 7, 18, 28, and this also gives us 30. We now go ahead to find out our f of x. Our f of x. To find our f of x, we are going to multiply. We are going to multiply these values, and when we multiply these values, what do we get? What do we get? For the first one, we get 150. For the next one, we get 845. For the next one, 94.5 times 11, we get 1039.5. For the next one, 104.5 times 4, we get 418. 114.5 times 2, we get 229, and this stays 124.5. We look for the summation by adding up these values. When we add up these values, I expect the students to actually do the adding using their calculators and reconfirm. This will give us a total of 2,805. We proceed to get the mean. Simply now state the formula and substitute. 2805 divided by 30. Use your calculator to find the answer. The answer will be 93.5. They again want us to state the model class, and we say it is the class with the highest frequency, and this is 90 to 99. I want to ask the students following all my lessons on YouTube that the lesson we have just had is sufficient to enable you to complete these two numbers where they're asking you to complete the table and find the mean, the model class, and also state the class width. For this table, number 1, you find the middle class, find the f of x, and use that information to calculate the mean and state the model class. For number 2, complete the table by filling the gaps and use the values you get eventually to find the mean and state the model class. When we meet next, we shall be looking at how to find the mean using the assumed mean approach, and we shall be proceeding slowly but steadily. I want to encourage you to continue following up my lessons. God will surely bless you. Subscribe, share, and like. God bless you.